I'm frustrated. You know, Maine, they decided gay people can't get married there after all. What's funny is I didn't really think about it when I heard the news about, this change. And I think I've just gotten so used to these gay laws getting passed and then revoked and repealed and invalidated, and it's just like I don't get excited or let down at this point anymore. At least I didn't used to. Earlier today, I guess I should say, I was watching TV and I was watching The View, and they had Pastor Joel Osteen from Lakewood Church, this huge church in Texas. And Joel Osteen is also a very well-known motivational speaker, and he's a Christian evangelist, televangelist. My parents actually go to his church, and I used to go to that church a little bit when I was growing up in Texas. They asked him how he felt, what he thought about gay people. And he didn't say anything that I didn't think he was already going to say. He expressed, this very I accept everyone is equal in the eyes of the Lord, and, everyone's welcome in the church. They just need to come to their senses and stop making those bad decisions. It's not news. I know that's how Christians feel. And the truth is, I know that that's how my family feels. Of course, he said it in a much more diplomatic and gentle and positive way, as unconfrontational as possible. But does that mean I'm not supposed to get offended? I'm still offended, Just like if the leader of a KKK group was sitting on that stage and talking very, articulately and very gently about why biracial children are an abomination, and the mixing of the tribes, and it's in the Bible, and it's just not what I feel the Lord wants for us. Like I'm not supposed to get upset or fucking offended by that kind of, message. I posted a link to that YouTube clip of him on The View, and I put it on my Facebook page. And this girl that I used to go to high school with, my Christian high school, commented on it, and basically she didn't like my little commentary, which was that, I feel like you can wrap bigotry up in a shiny little box or plastic package, but it's still bigotry. And she was kind of like, what, is he not supposed to express his views? And that's the place that they all want to go, when you confront this offensive message. They all want to throw up their arms and be like, well, am I not supposed to express my views? And it's just like, whatever. I don't know. I guess I've been ignorant into thinking that it doesn't really matter to people, that they don't see any difference between us. And a lot of them do. Including my little sister, I found out tonight. She kind of joined in on the debate. She was very upset at me because she felt like that comment about Joel Osteen and being a bigot meant that I think Christianity is bigotry, and then that I must think she's a bigot too, and that I've abandoned my Christian roots. And she said some stuff tonight that really cut me hard, deep. And it hurts. And now Maine, I get it. I get why this is really, really bad for us. And it took that personal jab from my sister, who I always have felt like was so supportive, not just accepting of my being gay, but supportive, in my corner when my parents wouldn't budge. My parents, my mom especially, has made these great strides in her acceptance of my being gay, and my relationship with Nick. And they now sent him presents for Christmas and text him on his birthday and ask me about him, and they used to never ask me about him. And then for a while they only asked me about him when they would ask about my other friends, and be like, how's Nick and Karen and Jessica and Mike, and lopping him in that group of friends, and still not really acknowledging who he is. And that's changed, and now she asks about him and what we're doing together and when do we have time together. And it gets me really excited when that stuff happens. And, you know, my sister was getting married earlier this year, and she wanted Nick to come to the wedding, and it all just is so exciting. And then like, I don't know, I guess I just feel like then the truth comes out, and I see that they really still probably pray at night that I'm gonna stop living this lifestyle and change my decisions and choices, and I just feel really frustrated, and I just needed to get it out there. So that's it.
I shall